السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. بسم الله، الحمد لله، والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ما بعد، أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي. I welcome you all to the class of تهذيب ومحاضرات في علم الصرف. And inshallah ta'ala, we are going to continue from where we left off. Last time we did ibdal. And just to review Ibdal, Ibdal, if you want to remember Ibdal, you can remember as it happens only in Iftial. It happens only in format Iftial. And this is Ibdal is generally changing of letters, right? You change the letters. Transform of letters, yeah. So the three types of transformations. One is the heavy ones. So you have ta, dha, sad, and dad. So what do? You change the ta of the iftial, the extra ta, to a ta. Correct? To a ta. To a ta. For example, from safa, you want to make iftala. So istafa will change into istafa, to choose. Istafa, to choose. Right? This is the first one which we learned. And then the second one was dal, ra, zai. Will change the ta to a dal. For example, dhakara. So it will become iddakara. Iddakara. Or you can, for dhakara, for dal, we can do it iddakara also or iddakara also. Right? Now, so these three letters. Then we had the mithal waw or the ya. Like waqa is to save. We'll change the waw now. We'll change the fa kalima. It'll become ittaqa. It'll become ivtaqa first. It'll become ittaqa. These are the three which we learned about ibdal. Correct? I hope this is clear. And we already did this in Madina books also, inshallah. So you can go back and practice in detail, inshallah. Here we learned for dha, we can change like dal. For dha also we can change like dhulm. From dhalama, we can do three ways. Idhalama, you can do the normal one, or you can change both of them to idhalama, or you can change both of them to ittalama. This is special for dha. Like dal, it is special. You can do three ways. Dha also, out of these four, we can do these three ways. For dha. Okay. Today we'll start i'lal. I'lal. I'lal is just about weak verbs, naqis, ajwaf, and also misal. But what are the rules in play? So if you remember Madina books, we didn't talk about rules much because they come in sarf. But here we have some specific qawaid, rules. How do you conjugate weak verbs? Af'alun naqisa. So let's begin. Al-i'lalu. I hope you've practiced the questions and all that. Inshallah, we have 8 rules here. In i'lal, we have 8 qawaid. We'll see one by one, inshallah ta'ala. And these are the things which you try to remember again and again. And these are famous rules. Anyone who talks about sarf, he knows these rules generally because these are very famous. Especially the first one is very famous. Well, i'lalu, and you see the first one all the place. Qaida. Al-i'lalu. What is i'lal? It is also change, but not like ibdal. هو التغيير يحدث في حروف العلة. It is a change, but where does it happen? In huruf illah. And what are the huruf illah? Alif, waw, and ya. It is change which happens only in huruf il. I'lal means what? Weak. Illa is also one of the meanings is weak. Illatun. They are not strong. They're not sahih. They're not healthy. They're weak. Correct? Alif, waw, and ya. We'll see examples also, inshallah. So how do you change it? In ibdal, you take the letter away and you bring another letter, right? You replace, replace. But here it's not always replace. It's not like 100% replacement. Yes, they are sick. Correct. First one is replacement bi qalbiha. Qalbi yani, we are replacing. We are taking the waw and the ya or alif or whatever, and we are replacing something. So first one is replacement qalb. And the second is taskiniha. So if you don't want to replace it, what you can do is you can give sukoon to it. Aw taskina. This is the second type of i'lal. And the third is we are not replacing it, we are kicking it out. Hadfiha. Aw hadfiha. We are not bringing anything back. Aw hadfiha. Right? This is the three ways. So first, you'll say to the waw and the ya, okay, there's a problem. What should we do? We say, okay, I mean, you're not listening to us. So first thing, you take a sukoon. It refuses. No, I don't want to take a sukoon. In some cases, it'll take a sukoon, it'll be happy. Some cases, it'll not take a sukoon. The second thing will be throw them out. You have so much problem, throw them out of the office or whatever. That is have. Or the third thing is, while going, it says, please take someone else. Right? It's a replacement. So you change bi qalbiha. This is qalb. Okay, let's see where these three places happen. The waw, alif and ya. By the way, alif is, when they talk about huruful illa, they say alif also. But remember, alif is never the alif. It is always a waw or a ya. But when they talk about huruful illa, they say alif also. حروف العلة حروف العلة يحدث فيها العلال ثلاثة. So three إعلال happen in what? Three letters. الألف والواو والياء. وتشترك الهمزة مع هذه الحروف في بعض المواضع. In some places, what happens? Hamza also comes because Hamza is also similar like Alif, right? So Hamza, not always, but Hamza also plays a role. So Hamza, sometimes Hamzas also we have to delete them. We have to throw them out. Fil huruf. I hope it is clear till now. So what are the huruf al-illa when they talk? Alif, waw, and ya. Illa means weak. Weak. So you have to make some changes because Arabs don't like, all these three letters. Faida. He says a faida. Like what did I say just now? Alif is never aslan. Al-alif la takunu aslan abada. Right? Alif is never aslan. Remember this. Fahiya imma za'idatun. The alif is either an extra letter. It is never the root letter, alif. You'll never search in the dictionary with an alif. You'll search for Hamza, but not an alif. Imma za'idatun wa imma munqalibatun an asl. Or it'll be changed, it'll be converted. So alif is just a temporary solution. Munqaliba yani changed from asl. Asl is waw, for example, qala. It was qawala. We changed the waw to an alif. So alif is never a root letter. Naam. واضح? Naam. فمثال الزائدة. He gives a مثال of زائدة. كتاب. Naam. كتاب. Kitabun, this alif is not a root letter, it came from kataba, yaktubu. So kitab is on the pattern of fi'al. The alif is za'idah. Katibun, ismul fa'il, fa'il. The alif is za'idah again. Katib, writer. Kitab is book. Rijalun, the root letter is ra, jim, lam. Fi'al again, this is a za'idah. Nam, rijal. ومثال المنقلبة and an aslin. ومثال المنقلبة عن أصل مضاف إليه. The example of change from asl. For example, قال أصلها واو. How do you know it's واو? قال أصلها واو. How do you know it's واو? We look at the mudari or the masdar. In the mudari we can see يقول, right? Or the masdar القول. Ba' asluha ya. So ba' is actually baya. No? Baya. 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 We can know from the master. Or akulu. I eat aslu al hamza. This is also mad, alif mad, right? Akulu was actually, we'll learn of hamza also. This was akulu. Akulu. Because Anas hamza came and this hamza is the fa kalima. So it became akulu. We don't say akulu, we say akulu. I eat. It only happens in the ana form of mudave. In mahmuzul fa. This is called mahmuzul fa, right? The first letter is hamza. Akulu becomes akulu. وسيعطي إيضاح ذلك إن شاء الله. The إيضاح يعني will come. أوضح يوضح إيضاحا will come in future إن شاء الله. He'll explain all about hamzas and all the rules of hamzas also. Mahmuz. بعد قواعد إعلال. Remember, why did he bring it first? قواعد إعلال, because you should be able to learn how to search in the dictionary. Many books don't start with this book. I mean, these rules. And they're always confused and it comes at the end. All these things we'll learn it again, inshallah. In the end also, he'll bring it again, right? Not the same rules. Almost the same, but extra rules also. So remember, this is just the beginning. Now, yeah, inshallah. Most of the books start with Mizan Sarfi. No? Okay. بعد قواعد الإعلال. First rule. Some of the rules of إعلال. This is very common, very famous rule. إذا تحرك حذف العلة وانفتح ما قبله يقلب ألفا. What is the rule? إذا تحرك حذف العلة. If the حذف العلة has حركة. What is حركة? Fatha, Dhamma, Kasra. Whatever it could be. وانفتح ما قبله. And the previous letter has a fatha. يقلب ألفا. It will be changed to alif. What will be changed? The weak letter. For example, Qaf, Waw, and Lam. Qabala. Nam, yes. Fatha, yes. Qabala. So you have to see. Okay. Waw has come. Okay, problem. This is a rule. What is the rule? إذا تحرك حذف العلة. The حذف العلة has a haraka. It's not sukun. One fataha ma qablahu, and the previous letter has a fatha. Yuqlabu alifan. It is changed into an alif. So qawala becomes qala. See, waw has been changed into an alif. This is the first rule. Qala. There are some conditions. Bishartin alla yakuna ma ba'dahu sakinan. The condition is the next letter should not have sukun. Because again, it will become all, no? All, if it is something. For aslu, for example, he'll give an example for sukun. The next letter should not have sukun. For aslu qala qawala. Qala is actually qawala, right? Wa aslu ba baya. Why was it turned into an alif? If anyone asks you, where did this alif come from? You have to say, إذا تحرك حذف العلة وانفتح ما قبله قلب ألفا. نعم. باع becomes بيع. وأصل خاف is خفيفة. How do you know it's خفيفة? We'll go to the masdar, but remember, he'll bring it in naqas also. Ajwaf. خاف يخاف. Any bab, generally speaking, is like this. Both are alif. It is always fa'ila yaf'alu. For example, you see nama yanamu. So it's always navima yanvamu. Okay. When both are alif, it is bab sami'a. Sami'a isma'u fa'ila yaf'alu. Similarly, khafa yakhafu asluhu khabifa. If somebody asks you, how do you know it's khabifa, not khawafa? Because khawf, right? We know it's waw. Why is it a kasra? We say because the mudare has yakhafu. So we know that it is khawifa yakhwafu. Wa aslu haba. Haba is haiba. Haba is also fear, I think. Kafa is like fear. Haba is like haiba. Fear, more tethered kind of fear. So in this dictionary, I'll search for ha, ya, and ba. Haba yahibu, to fear, dread, like a dreading sort of fear. Haiba. Like awe is also haba, to be awed by someone. Respect plus fear. Haiba. So haba is actually haiba. Why are you saying ya now? Because we know masdar is haibatun or mahabatun, mahaba. Uh, so haibatun is the masaf. So we know it's not a wow, it's a ya. So haba yahabu. Both have alif. So we know this is haiba yahyabu. Now, and then we have tala yatulu. Tala is tawula. Why with the dhamma? We learn later on. This is like sifatun mushabbaha. Sifatun mushabbaha means, you know, a person is tall. It's an adjective of him, but it's always he'll be always tall. It's not like a temporary adjective. Huh? So it's tall, short, and all these are called sifatun mushabbaha. Bismil fa'il. I mean, a sifa which is representing the doer. So he's not actually doing anything. He's just tall. So we call this sifa mushabbaha. So we will talk about this. Generally, fa'ula, karuma, and all these patterns will come on sifa mushabbaha. He's tall, he's rich, handsome, huh? Or she is tall, whatever. So it becomes tawula. It's all karuma yakrumu. Tawula. So this becomes tala. Why? إذا تحرك حذف العلة وانفتح ما قبله قلب ألفا. So he says وفي كل هذه الأمثلة تحرك حذف العلة. Right? I hope you understand. تحرك حذف العلة وانفتح ما قبله. And انفتح means has a fatha. The previous one. فقلب ألفا. So it will be changed into alif. Right? It was changed into an alif. See, طال, هاب, خاف, باع, قال. Inshallah, all this will come in the exercises also. Don't worry, because we need a lot of practice. Huh? ويسمى ذلك إعلالا بالقلب. Yeah, it will come. All of this will repeat so many times again. Don't worry. We'll go very slowly, inshallah. And this is called, if somebody asks you, what is it there? Looks confusing. Let me know what's confusing. Like qawala changes into qala. Why? This vaw has a haraka, no? Fatha. And the previous, if weak letter had a fatha, and before that it's a fatha. No, if the weak letter has fatha, dhamma, kasra, whatever, taharraka means any haraka. We don't care what it is. Yeah, any haraka. It's not a condition to be fatha, yes. إذا تحرك حذف العلة, any haraka, it's moving. No sukun, that means no sukun. Any haraka. See, tawula has a dhamma, hayba has a kasra. Naam, inshallah. Now it's clear, alhamdulillah. And this i'lal, if somebody asks you, we learned 3 types of i'lal, right? One is hadf, throw them out. The other is give sukun, i'lal bis sukun. And third is transformation. So this is i'lalu bil qalb. This is qalb, because we are taking the waw, changing, put in alif, right? Qalb, right? You're changing. وَلَا يَحْدُثُ قَلْبٌ فِي مَثْلِ bayan. Now, if somebody asks you, see, bayanun, bayan, why not here? Bayan, wa hayatun, see, alif. Here, bayan, see, look at this word, bayan. Ba fatha, ya fatha, and alif, sukun. Bayanun. It happens in nouns also, huh? Everywhere. Yes, this was case for transforming to alif, yes. So bayanun, you see, oh, ya has a fatha. The previous letter has a fatha again. So shall we change this? No, this won't happen. لأن ما بعد حرف العلة ساكن. Because if you change this to a alif again, this also is an alif. So this rule is applicable only when, not applicable only when the other following letter should not have sukun. Because if this has a sukun, you'll change this also to an alif. So it'll become ba sukun, this, what is this? Ban? You can't even pronounce this. 2 alifs cannot come together, no? Again, see this word bayan. Bayan. So bayan, ya has a fatha, correct? And the previous letter is also fatha. So إذا تحرك حذف العلة وانفتح ما قبله قلب ألفا. So you change it to an alif. No. Why not here? Bayan. Because the following letter is sakin, has a sukun. So this rule is not applicable when the following letter has sukun. Or you see hayatun. Hayatun also, same thing. Ya has a fatha, previous letter has a fatha. This has a haraka. Ya is a weak letter, no? Ya is a weak letter here. Bayan, hayat. Why are you not applying this rule here? We say the following letter is sukun. So if the following letter bishartin alla yakuna ma ba'dahu sakinan, this rule, condition apply. Yes, alif has sukun. Alif always has sukun. If alif has a haraka, it is hamza actually. Because alif is sukun all the time. Meeting of two sakins. Yes, it cannot happen. Yes. Okay, this is the first rule. Inshallah, we'll come back to it when we do exercises. Now, first rule is done. Alhamdulillah. Don't worry, we'll keep repeating it all the time. You'll see it everywhere. These rules are so common all the time. The second rule. This is also إذا تحرك حرف العلة. The حرف العلة هذا حركة. وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن. And before that has harfun, is a harf. Okay. Sahihun. It's not harful illa. It's not a weak letter. Normal alif, ba, ta, tha, whatever. Not alif, sorry. Ba, ta, tha, cheap. And it has sukun. So harfun sahihun sakinun. It has sukun. فَإِنَّ حَرَكَةَ حَرْفِ الْعِلَّةِ. So indeed, the haraka of harful illa تُنْقَلُ إِلَى الصَّحِيحِ السَّاكِنِ قَبْلَهُ. It's about helping the weak letter because it's sick. Because it's sick, you take the haraka and give it to the previous letter. So what is the condition? إِذَا تَحَرَّكَ حَرْفُ الْعِلَّةِ. The haraka is on the weak letter. وَجَاءَ قَبْلَهُ حَرْفٌ صَحِيحٌ سَاكِنٌ. And the previous letter is a harfun sahihun sakin. فَإِنَّ حَرَكَةَ حَرْفِ الْعِلَّةِ تُنْقَلُ إِلَى الصَّحِيحِ السَّاكِنِ قَبْلَهُ. So the haraka will be given to the previous letter. Because weak letter cannot carry it. Previous letter is a strong man. Yes, you'll give the haraka to the previous letter. For example, we'll give examples, but let's see. لأن حرف الصحيح أقدر على حمل الحركات من الحرف المعتل. He says, because the sahih is aqdar, is more capable. Qadir, most capable, right? Inna Allah ala kulli shay qadir. So aqdar, he has more strength. Ala haml al harakat, because it can carry. To carry stronger, yeah. Min al harf al mu'tal, from the weak letter. For asluhu, for example, see, you make mudare from this qaf, waw, lam. So mudare should be on the pattern of yaf'ulu, right? Like yansuru. If I give an example, yansuru. So what happened here? So you have to say, okay, ya qaf has a sukun, waw has a dhamma. Yaqwulu should have been, right? See? Yaqwulu, see, yaf'ulu, correct. So what happened here? إذا تحرك حرف العلة, حرف العلة هذا حركة. وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن. And as harf sahih came, right? This is harf sahih. It's not a weak letter. And it's sakin, starts a sukun. So what you'll do? تنقل حرف العلة إلى الصحيح الساكن. So this حرف العلة will transfer here. They change harakas. Yes. Now we are not changing the letter itself. This is called إعلال. This is called إعلال بالتسكين. We are giving waw sukun. Right? Be at peace. So we'll do that. We're not changing letters here. We are not doing إعلال. We are not doing إعلال بالقلب. We are not changing the letter. We are saying we'll give you sukun row. So we'll do يقول. Yaqulu. See, waw has a sukun now. It's at peace now because I don't have to carry the sukun. Right? So changing of haraka. Harakas only. A slight change, it's not a big change. It's not a big change like the alif one. Alif was like throwing them out and bringing alif. But here, you just take the haraka khalas. You will be at peace. For aslu yaqulu, yaqvulu. It was actually yaqvulu. لأنه من باب فعل يفعل. See, this is from فعل يفعل. يقول. وأصل يبيع. So يبيع is actually يبيع because it's from لأنه من باب فعل يفعل. Same thing we'll do with ba also, no? يبيع. Yi'u. And it sounds weird also. But the Arabs, they have a rule. They don't just change simply. They'll do a rule. يبيع. Now, إذا تحرك حرف العلة وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن قلب حركة إلى حرف العلة إلى صحيح الساكن. You'll change it to صحيح الساكن. So this got a kasra. Right? يبيع. This became this thing. ففي هذين المثالين تحرك حرف العلة وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن فنقلت حركة المعتل إلى الصحيح الساكن. الحمد لله. ويسمى ذلك إعلال بالنقل. نقل أو بالتسكين. نقل is also like transportation. It's moving. إعلال بالنقل. Right? إعلال بالنقل. So that was qalb, this is naql. Or he talked about the taskeen also, no? إعلال بالتسكين. Giving sukun. ملحوظة. There's a note here. Exception. What is the exception? Not exception, kind of. Double role now. Two problems are coming here. What is the problem? ملحوظة means note. إذا تحرك حرف العلة بالفتح. Now this is only applicable if the haraka of the weak letter is a fatha. Malhuda. This should actually have been another rule, but it's like a mixture of two rules. So this happens. So he says, إذا تحرك حرف العلة بالفتح. So the waw or the ya has a fatha. نعم. وجاء قبله صحيح ساكن. And the previous letter is a sahih sakin. فَتُنْقَلُ حَرَكَةُ الْمُعْتَلِّ إِلَى الصَّحِيحِ السَّاكِنِ. So you'll take the fatha, give it to the previous. Similar rule, right? Like what? But what we'll do? We'll do double thing now. وَيُقْلَبُ حَرْفُ الْعِلَّةِ أَلِفًا. We'll change the حرف العلة alif also. So the rule number 1 and rule 2, qaida, these two rules, qawaid, are mixing here. Like for example, aqama. So we'll do double operation now. Aqama was actually aqwama because af'ala, no? Aqwama. So first thing, إذا تحرك حرف اللة بالفتح. This only applies if this has a fatha. Because you're changing into an alif, no? It has to be fatha. You cannot do it with dhamma and kasra. How can you bring an alif there? So now, إذا تحرك حرف اللة. So first step we'll do, first operation we'll do, we'll give a naql, we'll give the fatha because we'll use rule number 2. إذا تحرك حرف العلة وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن تنقل حركة حرف العلة إلى الصحيح الساكن. نعم. So we'll do this أقوم. Correct? Again, this is also a problem. أقوم, they don't like أقوم. So what we'll do, second operation is إذا تحرك حرف العلة. Now, see, we'll see both now. We'll see this one. Here it is haraka. إذا تحرك حرف العلة وانفتح ما قبله. And the previous letter has a fatha. Not in the present state, but in this state. So they're applying like time machine. They're doing present tense and then going back to past. Oh, this is past. So past. So they're saying first condition is applied here. إذا تحرك حرف العلة وانفتح ما قبله is applied here. And the previous letter has a fatha. Qulibat alifan. So this will be now changed into aqama. See, double operation. Right? I hope you understand. Now, see, aqwama, if somebody asks you how did it become aqama, we have to say two things happened here. Two things. So the rule is, what a mess, yeah, again. See, the rule is what? إذا تحرك حرف العلة بالفتح. The حرف العلة should have a fatha, not anything else. It is not applicable to waw or the ya. So, for example, we take the root letters qaf, waw, and mim. We want to make it on the pattern of af'ala, form 4, right? Af'ala is form 4. Aslama. So we'll take the root letters. We'll just change them. So we'll take the Hamza, Qaf Sukun, Aqwama. Naam. Yeah, Aslama, yes. So Aqwama, we did Aqwama here. Now, they don't like this Aqwama because giving harakas to Harfulillah is not nice. We don't want you to have haraka. So what we'll do is, we'll take this and give it to Qaf. So Waw will say, I'm tired, I cannot carry the Fatha, please take the Fatha. So Qaf will take the Fatha. Yeah, okay, fine, I will take the Fatha. So the Fatha will do Naql, will bring the Fatha and give this Sukun. It became Aqawma. Aqawma. But now Qaf will say, you gave me the Fatha, but then, you have to change it to an Alif. You'll be like, why? The rule is not applicable here. Yeah, but you carried a Fatha in the past. And now I also have a Fatha. So time machine, will do this stuff. So Waw has a Fatha. And this Qaf has a, we'll not look at this now. Qaf also has a Fatha. So we say that taharraka hadfu lillati one Fataha ma qablahu, and the previous letter has a Fatha, will change into an Alif. So poor Waw, it lost its this thing, and then it got changed. Kind of ping pong game between letters. Yeah. So Waw was totally kicked out. Yeah. This was all the game plan of the Qaf, to kick Waw out somehow. First take its Fatha and then kick it out. Lost haraka and lost his, yeah. Now everything is planned. All right. لأنه على وزن أفعل, because أقوما, why did it become an alif? This was all a plan to kick the Waw out. تحرك حذف الإلة بالفتح. This only happens when it occurs with fatha. So this is important, now fatha. It should be with fatha. وجاء قبله صحيح ساكن, and previous letter was sahihun sakin. My Qaf was like, I can carry it, boss. Yeah. فَنُقِلَتِ الْحَرَكَةُ, so the haraka was transferred. وَهِيَ الْفَتْحَ, so the fatha was given to the previous letter. إِلَّا الصَّحِيحِ. Sahih means sahih letter, that is Qaf. لِأَنَّهُ أَقْدَرُ عَلَى حَمْلِ الْحَرَكَاتِ, because it is more stronger. It has more ability to carry حَمْلِ الْحَرَكَاتِ, to carry harakat. ثُمَّ قُلِبَتِ الْوَاوُ أَلِفًا. Then there was this big dhoka, big problem, that the Waw was changed into an Alif. Treachery. Waw was changed into an Alif. وَفِي ذَلِكَ يَقُولُ الصَّرْفِيُّونَ. So the Sarfiyun have a rule, even for this. So they'll say what? إِنَّ حَرْفَ الْعِلَّةِ تَحَرَّكَ بِحَسَبِ الْأَصْلِ. So they say what? حَرْفُ الْعِلَّةِ تَحَرَّكَ. حَرْفُ الْعِلَّة has a fatha. بِحَسَبِ الْأَصْلِ. That means the previous one, Aqwama. Like Aqwama. وَانْفَتَهَ مَا قَبْلَهُ بِحَسَبِ الْحَالِ. But now, the previous letter has a fatha. You see? Aqwama فَقُلِبَ alifan. So the Waw was changed into an alif. So they made this rule. They'll say what? بِحَسَبِ الْأَصْلِ, according to now, originally, and then بِحَسَبِ الْحَالِ. You have to compare the past and the present. Okay, and the Sarfiyun have a rule for this. وَمِثْلُهُ يَخَافُ. Right? Yakhafu was actually what? Yakhwafu. You have to play two games now. Yakhwafu. First, we'll give the fatha to the khaf. So this will become yakhawfu. Now, and then we'll change the Waw to an alif. Yakhafu. So if anybody asks you how this happened, all this, you have to explain all these games. And then what's the rule? If there's somebody else, this is the rule. Inna harf al-illati taharraka. So harful illa taharraka bihasabil asl. So this is the original, asl. One fataha ma qablahu, and the previous letter. Yeah, this one makes sense. Yeah. One fataha ma qablu, and the previous letter has a fatha in the bihasabil hal. Now. So we'll give it present tense, yellow. This is present. So faquliba alif, and this was changed into an alif. So yeah, this is the rule. Faqulibat al-wawu alifan fasara yakhafu. So it became what? Yakhafu. It became yakhafu. These are the two rules now till now. Actually, three. I should have numbered it third one. It's a mixture of one and two. But he put it in second itself. So what was the first rule again? إذا تحرك حرف العلة وانفتح ما قبله قلب ألفا. If the حرف العلة has a haraka, any haraka, and the previous letter has a fatha, you'll change into an alif, like قال. Remember example, قال. The second one, إذا تحرك حرف العلة وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن. If the haraka, حرف العلة has a haraka, and previous one has sahih, strong letter came. So, قلب حرف قلب حركة نقل actually نقلت حرف العلة حركة حرف العلة إلى الصحيح الساكن. So the haraka will be transferred to the sahih الساكن. And the third rule is a mixture of both. إذا تحرك حرف العلة بالفتح, if the حرف العلة has a fatha, and so on. I don't remember. وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن. And then what you'll do is you'll transfer the fatha to the previous letter. فَنُقِلَ حَرَكَةُ حَرْفِ الْعِلَّةِ إِلَى الصَّحِيحِ السَّاكِنِ وَقُلِبَ أَلِفًا. Two things you'll do. Okay. Third rule today. Inshallah. And don't worry, we'll repeat it many times. Don't worry. Because we have a lot of exercises. Yeah. We have so many words you have to do at the end. Inshallah. And he'll repeat it again also. Third rule is إذا تحرك, no, إذا تطرف حرف العلة بعد ألف زائدة قلب همزة. What is this rule? تطرف. Taraf means at the edge. So this is the edge problem. Edge. So if the harful illa is at the end now, is at the end, there it didn't matter where its position is. Tatarrafa means to come at the end. So if harful illa comes after alifin zaida, an extra alif, quliba hamzatan, it will change into an hamza. Because they don't like, Arabs don't like saying I, whatever. For example, fal mastaru min du'a, or from da'a. Da'a is to call, right? So da'a root letter is what? Dal, ain, and waw. So you have to make mastar on the pattern of fu'al. Fu'al, because that's how they made it. There's no reason why they made it on like this. Don't go behind this. They might be, but we don't know. So they made it dal, ain, du'awun. Correct? Du'awun. They don't like this wun at the end. So what they'll do is, the rule applies here. إذا تطرف حرف العلة. تطرف means what? At the end. حرف العلة came at the end. Yes. بعد ألف زائدة. Not all حرف العلة. Only after it comes after alif. Because you have to open your mouth and then say du'awun. So what they'll do is change it into hamza. So du'awun becomes du'aun. See? Hamza. Du'aun. Hamza. For example, bana. Bana is to build. So masdar is binayun. Bana, you'll make another pattern fi'al. So it will become binayun. Bina, building, the act of building. But they don't like ayun. You're opening your mouth and saying yun again. So what they'll do is binayun, they'll change it to binaun. Right? Very simple rule, inshallah. You're looking, sorry, I don't. Binaun. Binaun. Or ishtara. Ishtara, this is a ya, right? Ishtara. So master is what? Ifti'al. So ishtirayun. Yun becomes what? Because last week letter. Istira'un. Inshallah, when we come to nouns, we'll understand. This is called alif mamdu. Sorry. Alif mamduda. There are three types of alif mamduda. We'll learn later on. Ishtira'un. Mamduda means what? Alif and Hamza come together. This is called alif mamduda. So this is one type where the waw has been changed into an Hamza. It's not original Hamza. One type is original Hamza. The other one is this one. And there's another third type. Ishtira'un. Another is Zaida, extra. ومن اصطفى. Istafa, you want to say the act of choosing. So ifti'al, you have to make it on the pattern of ifti'al. That's why sarf nobody studies, huh? So much technical. Ifti'al. Ifti'al. So ish. But once you understand, it's like wonderful. If you don't understand, it's not. Ishtirayun. You make it on the pattern of ishtiraan, ifti'al. And then إذا تطرف حرف العلة بعد ألف زائدة. So the حرف العلة came after the alif, extra alif. So you'll change it to istiraun. Istiraun. Okay. So تطرف حرف العلة. تطرف means to come at the end. تطرف حرف العلة في كل هذه الأمثلة. In all of these examples. بعد ألف زائدة. So if the weak letter comes without alif, no. Two conditions. It should come at the end after alif in za'idatin. فَقُلِبَ hamza. It is changed into an hamza. So the result is what? It is changed into an hamza. Okay. This is the third rule. Inshallah, we'll bring it back again. واضح? Now, I hope it is clear. Last rule for today, inshallah. We'll do 4. And then we'll come back with 4 in the next class. And then we'll do exercise also next class. Now, fourth rule is Hamza's problem again. We have class next week. Yeah, we could. We'll try, inshallah. We'll see. I don't have any work Friday. Thursday is Eid for us, so Friday. Nah, inshallah. I'll see, inshallah. Most probably, yes. I'll be at home, inshallah. No issues, yeah, inshallah. Now, I have holidays anyways in school, so no problem, inshallah. Fourth rule. Two Hamzas are coming together. A, I, I, U. They don't like a, I, I, U. So what they'll do? إذا اجتمع همزتان. If two Hamzas come together. والثانية منهما ساكنة. And the second one is sakina. So a, U, I. So difficult to say, no? A. قلبت الساكنة حرف مد من جنس حركة ما قبلها. So what they'll do is they'll change the sakina. That is the second Hamza. Second Hamza will change into harfu mad. You know harfu mad, alif, waw? Yeah. Tajweed. But which one will you do? Which harfu mad you'll do? Min jinsi harakatin ma qablaha. The same type, jins means same type of the haraka of before the letter. So if the previous letter has a fatha, you'll make it into an alif. If the previous letter is a kasra, you'll make it into a ya. If the previous letter is a dhamma, you'll make it into a waw. فَنَقُولُ فِي الْمُدَارِ مِنْ أَكَلَ لِلْمُتَكَلِّمِ. For akala, he gave the example before also. Akala. So you'll take the root letters, no? Hamza, kaf, lam. You want to make it on the pattern of akala yakulu. So af'ulu. Af'ulu. This is bab nasara. Nasara yansuru. So you'll take the root letters. You'll give the hamza fatha. And the second hamza has a sukoon. And then kulu. So it became what? You cannot see the fathas, but I've written it. It's kulu. So this has a fatha. 1 second. So this has a fatha. Let me just put it. This has a fatha. And the second one is sukoon. Second one is sukoon. This is a sukoon. Okay. I can't write it so small. So kulu, right? First one has a fatha. So now what we'll do is we'll change the second one to harf mad. Harf maddin. So what we'll do? Which harf mad you'll do? Because this has a fatha, you'll change into an alif. So it'll become like this. Kulu. Kulu. It's actually kulu written like this. But what we'll do is we'll put a mad. Mad. So it becomes kulu. Remember, Whenever you see mad, mad is actually hmm, it's like this. Hamza plus alif. Hamza plus alif becomes akulu. Because they did two changes kind of. Huh? So this is the rule. For example, وَنَقُولُ في أفعل من أمنا. من أمنا. Amina is to believe. So you want to make it أفعل, form 4. أفعل. So you'll take the root letters. Two Hamzas are coming. So what you'll do is you'll merge them. It becomes amana, to believe. Okay, this is fine. This is for fatha. Okay, fine. What about dhammas? Yes, we'll do for dhamma also. Because wal aslu amana, wal aslu a'mana. ونقول في المضارع المتكلم من آمنا. آمنا becomes what? يؤمن. يؤمن. Right? When you say for mutakallim, it'll become أؤمن. Right? Now, أؤمن, أؤمن, this has a sukun and the previous letter has a dhamma. So we'll change into a wow. It'll become أؤمن. أؤمن. See, if nobody asks what's this wow, we'll say this rule. إذا اجتمع همزتان والثانية منهما ساكنة قلبت الثانية ساكنة حرف مد من جنس حركة ما قبلها. Such a difficult rule. I mean, to speak. أؤمن. So أؤمن, how did it come? Because this has a dhamma, no? This hamza was changed into a wow. وَنَقُولُ فِي الْمَصْدَرِ مِنْ آمَنَ. آمَنَ also, it was actually إِئْمَانِ. إِئْمَانِ. Another hamza. I can't put a sukun also. Iman. Iman became what? This has a kasra. So we have to change this hamza. It has a sukun. So we'll change into an alif or a waw. What will you change? We'll change into a ya. It became iman. Iman. So if you're searching in dictionary, you will not find with a ya. You have to search for hamza, mim, noon from amina. Iman. Iman. Wal aslu Iman. Iman. Okay, so this is Hamza's problems. Two Hamzas are coming together, twin Hamzas. So what do? You change the Hamzas. The second Hamza you'll change. What will you change into? You look at the previous letter. If it is Fatha, Alif, Dhamma, Waw, Kasra, Ya. Now, I hope these are the rules which we've understood, inshallah ta'ala. Again, I'll repeat just the practical stuff. The 4 rules which we learned today. Matching haraka. Yes. Matching haraka, matching letter. Harfu mad, give a matching letter. Iman. Now, so we learned 4 rules today. One is totally changing the waw to an alif. Qawala will change into qala. Idha taharraka harfu lillati wan fataha ma qablahu. Any haraka and the previous letter has a fatha will change into an alif. Second rule is just, yaqwulu. Yaqwulu is just transferring the harakas. Yaqwulu إذا تحرك حرف العلة وجاء قبله حرف صحيح ساكن قلب حركة حرف العلة إلى الصحيح الساكن. So this will become يقول. Just letters. يقول. And we learned a short rule mixture of 2 in aqama. In aqama. Right? Aqama was actually akhwama. So first we give the letter to the qaf, aqama, and then we change the waw to an alif itself. A mixture of rule. Then the third rule is what? What was the third rule? If the harful illa comes at the end. So you can remember example, du'a'un. Du'a'un. So we say, إِذَا تَطَرَّفَ حَرْفُ الْإِلَّةِ بَعْدَ أَلِفٍ زَائِدَةٍ. After the extra alif, the hamza has come. I mean, not hamza. Harful illa has come. So what will do? Qulibat hamza. Will change into hamza. So one rule is hamza's rule. This one. And the second is, fourth rule is 2 hamzas are coming. 2 hamzas are coming. إِذَا اجْتَمَعَ hamzatan. The rule is 2 hamzas are coming. وَالثَّانِيَةُ مِنْهُمَا سَاكِنًا. And the second one has a sukun. The condition is important. Second one should have a sukun. A, I, U. It should be sukun. قُلِبَتِ السَّاكِنَةُ. So the second one, that is the sukun one, will change into حرف مد من جنس حركة ما قبلها. Which harf mad you will make? from the same type of the haraka of the previous letter. So if the previous letter has a fatha, like this one, amana, iman, so akulu will change into alif. So it becomes akulu. So you should never say akulu. No. Akulu, na'kulu. Ana akulu, nahnu na'kulu. These are the 4 rules. Inshallah, we have 5, 6, 7, 8 short rules, inshallah. And then we'll do the exercises in our next class. Hopefully next week, inshallah. And go home and try to read 5, 6, 7, 8 and do the exercises on your own. All right, so that you'll be prepared for the next class, because exercise is very important as ila to understand, right? To make these rules ingrained into you. If you want, we can talk a little bit about exercises. Exercises what at least bayyin ma hadatha fil kalimat al-atiyati min al-i'lal. Tell us what the i'lal is happening here. Khafa, what is happening here? Yasum, what is happening here? And most of them are from the first 4 rules which you've done till now. Ithar, what is happening here? This is idashtama hamzatan rule. 2 hamzas are coming. Ithar it was, and then to change into hamza. Then second exercise is hati ma yati ma bayan al-asl. Give from the following and explain the asl also. Ismu fa'il. This is next rule. Wasn't mifal and all this. We didn't do it till now. So you can do the first exercise, inshallah. This one. This one, I think, is the first 4 rules. Most of them. Yeah. Not this one, maybe, my wits. But most of them are for the first 4 rules. Inshallah ta'ala. Then we'll quickly do 5, 6, 7, 8. Try to read it, understand it. And then we'll be back with these, inshallah. And we'll do exercise also. Then we actually start surf. Once you understood this, inshallah, we'll repeat it at the end of the class. We have i'lal again. We'll start with mizanus sarfi. How to give weights to the words like fa'ala, if'al, mif'al, and so on. Inshallah ta'ala. Barakallahu feekum. Jazakallahu khairan. Don't worry all these rules and all that. You'll get used to it, inshallah. We'll repeat them so many times. It'll come all the places. And rules are not important. When I studied for the first time, it was like, what wonder. It was very difficult for me to. But later on, it clicked. Like after I finished the book, because any book you'll understand only when you finish it, right? If you don't finish it, you won't understand it. That's why I always say focus on finishing the book, because you'll understand the value of the book when you finish it, not when you start it. Starting, everything looks difficult, but when you end it, you'll realize, oh, it was wonderful and all. Okay, Jazakallahu Khairan, Barakallahu Feekum, Subhanakallah. Looks a great book, yeah, Alhamdulillah. Jazakallahu Khairan. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdik. And these books, if you go to Tasrif Izzi and all those books, they don't teach this in the starting itself. And the person is always, how do you know what is what? What is fa kalima? What is ain kalima? If you don't know these rules, you won't know. That's why this book brings it in the beginning. You know this stuff, khalas, everything else becomes easy, inshallah. These 8 rules, inshallah. Yes, alhamdulillah. Naam. Because these 8 rules are very important for you to search in the dictionary. Inshallah. What is what? Dua, if you search for dal, ain, hamza, you'll be like, what? There's no hamza. Where? What is the root letter? You have to know the verb da'a, yad'u, du'a'un. So you'll be like, why is it hamza here? So now, idha tatarrafat, if the waw comes at the end and all that rule, after alif, it will be changed into an hamza. Okay, Jazakallah. Assalamu alaikum.